Welcome back. Turning now to reaction to my exclusive interview with Cuban President Miguel Díaz-Canel. I pressed him on whether he was willing to release any of the more than 1,200 political prisoners being held in Cuba. He dismissed the idea that Cuba even has political prisoners. Here's what he told me.
That's another issue in which you can see all of these bias and all these prejudices. They speak about political prisoners in Cuba. There are people in Cuba who are not in favor of the revolution. There are people who do not support the revolution, and they manifest themselves on a daily basis against the revolution, and they're not in prison. This narrative that has been created, that image that anyone who speaks against the revolution is thrown into jail, that's a big lie, that's a slander, and that's part of that construct in order to vilify and to engage a character assassination of the Cuban Revolution.
Politics reporter Hatzel Vela from our NBC station in Miami spoke to multiple organizations which document human rights in Cuba. They all say political prisoners do exist in Cuba, of course. Hatzel also spoke to a mother who knows this firsthand.
Alex Marcano's son was one of thousands who back in July of 2021 took to the streets in one of the most historic island-wide protests in Cuba. But she says her son, Angel Veliz Marcano, has been in prison 5 years now, charged with public disorder. He was 26 years old then. Now he's 31. Political prisoners are being unjustly detained, she says, for simply speaking out against her government. We checked in with 3 different nonprofit organizations who closely watch human rights in Cuba. All agree Cuba does have political prisoners.
In Cuba, we have more than 1,200 political prisoners.
Javier Larrondo runs Prisoners Defenders, an organization that, among other things, keeps a list of politically motivated arrests on the island. In March, he says his organization tracked more than 40 new political prisoners.
You're talking about people who are at war with its people and are putting them in incredible danger and committing crimes against humanity.
In February, a researcher for Amnesty International said, quote, constant surveillance of homes, short-term arbitrary detention, and unjustified restrictions on leaving the home are part of a systematic pattern of authoritarian practices the Cuban state is using to punish and deter any form of dissent. Alain Espinosa is part of the legal team at CubaLex, another organization who keeps a close eye on human rights violations in Cuba. He agrees there are likely more than 1,000 political prisoners in Cuba and adds that number keeps growing mainly because of the ongoing dire economic conditions, which he argues force people to protest. In turn, the Cuban government, he says, turns to violence, restrictions, and arbitrary detentions.
Hatzel Vela from NBC6 Miami joins me now. Great reporting, Hatzel. Thank you so much for being here. So let's drill down on this a little bit more. Do the groups you spoke to object to anything else that they heard from the Cuban president?
So, Kristen, first of all, thank you so much for having us, and great get on this interview. So insightful for us here in South Florida that you were able to sit down with the Cuban president. As for the groups that you're talking about, they do not disagree with what you're saying in terms of what the president said. Remember, these are groups that really focus on human rights in Cuba, so their expertise is specifically political prisoners. In fact, some brand new numbers from that group, Prisoners Defenders, today, they claim that there's more than 1,200 political prisoners on the island. Of those 1,200, 145 are women and 33 are minors. And just in March, Kristen, they believe there are 44 new political prisoners on the island, Kristen.
That's significant, 44 new political prisoners, certainly. Is there a sense, Hatzel, among Cubans in South Florida that Cuba could be on the cusp of real change?
Kristen, I have to tell you that covering Cuba for many years, there was a sense that that change was coming. Remember back in 2021 when we saw those island-wide protests in July of 2021? That sense has sort of been renewed now that we see the president talking about Cuba and sort of being next on his agenda. What the anxiety here is in South Florida is not knowing what's going to happen. In fact, the Miami Herald had a poll this morning, brand new, that shows that almost 80% of Cuban Americans and Cubans here in South Florida do want a U.S. military intervention and do not want, when it comes to regime change, do not want any Castros if there is some sort of negotiation with the Trump administration. Kristen.
Fascinating, fascinating findings and interviews. Hatzel Vela, thank you so very much for being here, for your great reporting and insights. We appreciate it. You too.
We thank you for watching, and remember, stay updated on breaking news and top stories on the NBC News app or watch live on our YouTube channel.